weekend of loss. The story of Richard Modell. Chicago, a city of harsh contrast, where the vibrant life of its community is often marred by the echoes of violence. One weekend, from Saturday night through Sunday morning, became a harrowing testament to this dichotomy as the city was rocked by a surge of shootings that left 2 teenagers dead and 24 others wounded.
Yo, what's up now, partner?
Among the victims was a 17-year-old boy caught in a conflict that he probably had something to do with. Richard Modell, known to his family as Modell McCambry, became one of the youngest casualties in a night that will long be remembered. Modell and his 18-year-old cousin, embroiled in the innocence of youth and the pursuit of affection, found themselves in the deadly grip of a feud between rival gangs. A confrontation that they probably knew was coming. The tragedy of Modell's death is not just a story of lost potential, but a stark reminder of the ongoing battle against gang violence that plagues many of Chicago neighborhoods. It's a call to action, a plea for peace in the face of unending sorrow. In the wake of the violence, the community of West Woodlawn, like many others across Chicago, stands united in grief and determination. They mourn not just for Modell, but for every young life cut short by the senseless cycle of violence. As Chicago faces the dawn of a new day, the memory of Richard Modell McCambry and the tragic weekend he represents serves as a catalyst for change. It's a narrative that demands attention, urging us to look beyond the headlines and see the human stories, the lost futures, and the communities yearning for a time when violence is no longer their defining story. A night of chaos. In the heart of Chicago's South Side, within the storied community of Woodlawn, a night like any other was about to take a dramatic turn. What unfolded was a testament to the peril and bravery faced by those who walked the thin blue line. It was Wednesday night, and the streets of Woodlawn bore witness to a chilling act. A gunman, motives unknown, turned the peaceful night air into a scene of violence, claiming the life of a 19-year-old man. Officers of the Grand Crossing District patrolling the area became the unexpected audience to the tragic play. Without hesitation, they witnessed the gunman's fatal action and found themselves under fire. The confrontation was swift. The officers trained for moments like these. Bullets flew in the night. A chaotic exchange in the quiet streets near East 63rd Street and South Martin Luther King Drive. In the aftermath, the gunman was wounded, subdued by the officers' returned fire, and taken into custody. Remarkably, amidst the chaos, the officers stood unharmed, their resolve unshaken. The Woodlawn community, rocked by this night of violence, looks for answers and solace. For some, the incident is a grim reminder of the challenges they face as Woodlawn tries to look forward for better days. Those who face danger head-on is not forgotten. The incident, a stark confrontation between violence and duty, leaves a lasting imprint on the community, igniting conversations on safety, justice, and the path forward. The life and loss of Taekwon Tyler. In the pre-dawn hours of a Sunday, a tragedy unfolds on the streets of Woodlawn, a neighborhood in the heart of Chicago's South Side. It's a story that speaks to the heartbreak and violence affecting communities across the nation. 13-year-old Taekwon Tyler, a resident of the 6500 block of South Rose Avenue, found himself in the crossfire of a passing vehicle. A bullet struck him in the chest, marking the beginning of a tragedy that would soon grip the community. Taekwon was swiftly taken to the University of Chicago Hospital. Despite the best efforts of the medical staff, at 3:05 a.m., Taekwon's young life was pronounced over. In the wake of Taekwon's death, the community grapples with questions and anger. The shooter remains at large, but some know who did it, and the motives unclear. As candles light the night, each flame represents a call for change, a plea for safety in the neighborhood too, often marred by violence. A young boy with a lifetime ahead becomes a symbol of a community's fight against the cycle of violence. Taekwon is a harsh reminder of the urgent need for action, for understanding, and for a commitment to the youth of our communities. His legacy is not just in his untimely departure, but in the collective resolve to seek a better, safer future. And until next time, stay safe.
Channel 5 and 7, roger.
Detail 57, roger. We'll show you en route to the rear.